Ivy, sit down or get out now!
Suddenly and swiftly, a rage grew in my torso. A hatred so great that God himself would question its morality. I looked him square in the eye, and with my stomach in hurdles, I said, substitutes are fun. They're usually really dope and let you do stuff that you know good and well your normal teacher would not allow you to do. Mostly all of my substitutes have been like that. Super nice and, really chill. For the most part. But then you get some bad apples. You know, the ones who think they're a legit teacher while yours is out or sick. Man, I hate these guys. They assign work and yell at you and are just like jerks for no apparent reason. Oh my god, I think I know the theme of this video. Yep, that's right kids. Today we're going to be talking about one time I had one of those teachers. Now this was very recent. And by that I mean it was 10th grade, which was last year. It's a normal day in school and I'm minding my business as per usual. When lunch rolls around, I hear chatter about my 4th period teacher being absent that day because she was sick. This wasn't hard to believe. She was notorious for getting sick out of nowhere. 2nd period, she's fine. Halfway through 3rd period, we need to call someone to take her to the ER. Yes, she was that bipolar. On this particular day in school, I decided to take my lunch money and instead of buy a meal, I'd buy a drink from the vending machine. Because I wasn't too hungry and I'd have a couple of dollars left over. Why does this even matter? Shh. You'll see. Lunch passes and we get the bell to go to 4th period. And sure enough, the rumors were true that my teacher was absent that day, and we did in fact have a substitute. So I'm hyped. I have a chill 4th period. My 4th period teacher is nice and all, but man, does she give a lot of work. I was not looking forward to that. I walk in the class and it was silent. I need you to understand that this is very odd. My class is always loud and obnoxious even when my normal teacher is there, and especially when a substitute is there. I'm standing in the doorway confused and in question when I hear the voice of a man.
Sir, can you please have a seat now or get out?
A quick dart of my head reveals a substitute. A tall white male who looked very sad and depressed inside. He wore a polo shirt. I wondered if—
Now! Please.
Okay, geez, sorry. With those few words he had spoken to me, I knew what teacher he was going to be already. So I sit down to do my work, and as I had guessed, this guy was a stone cold buzzkill. Sit down this. No, you can't do that to everything and everyone. He let us know he was not there to be our friends at all. 40 minutes of him cutting into us, and then my stomach grumbles. I don't think much of it, but then it grumbles again and again. Turns out only eating cereal followed by nothing but soda at lunch doesn't sit well with your stomach. Now, our teacher just let us get up and use the restroom whenever we wanted to. There was a pass on the door, you grabbed it, you went to the bathroom, and you came back. There were 4 very simple rules to using this pass. Rule number 1, you only get 10 minutes to go do a number 1 or number 2. If you take too long and you get back to that classroom, I hope you have your phone or just a fun board game to whip out because you're not getting back into the classroom. Rule number 2, no more than 1 boy or girl out at one time. You're not finna sit out there with your gang and expect to come back in this class. No, sir. Rule number 3, the pass must be there for you to leave, obviously. You get up and walk out of this classroom and come back without that pass. You're not getting in here. And of course the last rule, you must come back to class unless you want to take a few days to think about what you did at home. This was routine in my classroom. You didn't have to raise your hand and ask. You just got up and got the pass. You knew the rules and you came back. I start to stand up for the pass when—
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Oh, I need to use the restroom.
Go sit down now!
But sir, I got.
Do I need to call security? I won't ask again.
This man had no idea of the war zone happening in my abdomen, and I didn't want to explain it to him. So I took my seat. Not even 10 minutes later, and another grumble. But this wasn't a normal grumble. This was a warning. Basically, my stomach saying, "Yo, you have 8 minutes. Oh, sorry, 5 to get me to the nearest bathroom before I embarrass the both of us." Fam, I couldn't take it. I stand up to go for real this time, and as you'd guess,
Ivy, have a seat.
Sir, I really need to use the restroom.
I don't care. Sit down right now.
Sir, just let me use the bathroom.
Ivy, sit down or get out now, now.
Suddenly and swiftly, a rage grew in my torso. A hatred so great that God himself would question its morality. I looked him square in the eye, and with my stomach in hurdles, I said, "F*** you." The class froze. He didn't respond at first, as if he wasn't expecting such a vulgar answer. He gathered himself and
Excuse me? Get out now!
I grabbed the pass and go to the nearest restroom and took my sweet time relieving myself. I was suspended for 2 days, and while my teacher and my mother were obviously very mad at me, I left a message in that man's head that day. You are not my teacher. Moral of the story, man,